Life sucks sometimes. We have breakups, we lose jobs, and things that are much, much worse. But God damn it, you are so much bigger than your circumstances. I by no means am saying that I think that you should plaster on a happy face to cover up any of the sadness or grief or feelings that might come your way that you need to process. But if these circumstances are holding you back from doing something, anything that you know in your heart is keeping you from living your most badass, kick-ass life, then you might be living in the land of victimhood. This one is really important to the health of your self-esteem, to the health of your entire life. There are people that are literally addicted to suffering, that are complete victims of their circumstances. You might know them. You might be one. You might be one sometimes, but not all of the time. Getting out of this cycle is imperative. Sometimes we might think it's easier to actually stay in this cycle. We keep telling our story and it becomes our identity. And then pretty soon without even knowing it, we become this person that is caught up in all of these circumstances, and our identity is wrapped up in this story that we keep telling over and over again. Life throws shit at us. Nobody is immune to this. It happens to everyone, but there is a way to get out. You need to start small. Start by listening to the dialogue that's going on in your head. If you hear nothing but excuses, those are your circumstances. And if that's what's stopping you, that's probably because you're afraid. And don't get me wrong, being afraid is okay, but if that's what's keeping you paralyzed and stagnant, that's what's not okay. Okay, next. This one is my favorite because I used to do this. Do not blame everyone else for your misery or even just your situation. Stop it. If you're in a shit relationship, guess what? You're choosing to stay in it. If your mother is awful to you, remember you're an adult now and you make your own decisions, not to mention what you listen to. Then decide who you would rather be. What do you want your story to be? If you find yourself wrapped up in the I am the you fill in the blank sufferer type person, write it down who you would rather be. Write down what you want your story to start to be, that you tell people who you are, what you're about. Have it automatically emailed to yourself every day so you remember. Write it down on a Post-it and put it on your bathroom mirror so you say it. Put it in affirmation type, present tense. I am proud of myself because I am, you fill in the blank. You get to decide. And lastly, this takes time. If you're in a place where you need to heal, make sure that you give yourself enough time. Things like this don't happen overnight, especially depending on where you are in the spectrum. So hope that helps. And to summarize, listen to the chatter in your mind, decipher what is keeping you stuck. Stop blaming others for your misery, and decide who you want to be and the life you want to live. See you next time.